a mess he's left me on the dance floor, mac and cheese. Mac and cheese.
KPYT 100.3, Yo Emma Radio, the voice of the Basquiat tribe. That was the Demons of South Tucson with Mac and Cheese, and you can find them on September 16th at AVA for the Recognition Celebration. It's going to be an awesome time. Don't forget, we're going to be having the pre-party at Pueblo Park. And we're all going to be out there, T-shirt giveaways, raffles, resource fairs, all that good stuff. You know how we do it every year, 45 years recognized, but we've been a strong tribe for the beginning of time. What do you think about that? All right. Well, still in the studio, we got Mr. Brandon, and I want to thank him for coming down here and sharing.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we got to hear some of your music. Let's see, Misery Blues. Tell us a little bit about that song that we got to hear.
Well, it's like it's got some blues to it. That's why it fits in the name, and it's just a song I thought was it started out kind of funny at first, where I was like it's kind of a funny song, and then it started coming together. I'm like, no, it's pretty good actually. It's got that Southwest kind of feel to it, desert feel.
We were saying off air, it's like if you're driving down the Arizona highway in the convertible, and you're just kind of seeing the sand, the dirt, the tumbleweeds going around.
Yeah, it's got, like you said, it's got some Kill Bill vibes to it or something like that. You know what I mean? Quentin Tarantino type of movie.
Well, you definitely paint a picture in your music, so that's why we're happy to share it with our listeners. And if you're tuned in online or on our frequencies, 100.3, 100.7 FM, we want to thank you. If it's your first time listening, we played Tejano, old school, classic rock, and we also feature local artists like we are today. If there's any links you'd like to send me, send it to kpytsnake@gmail.com, and we'll love to play your music. And is there anything you'd like to tell the audience, our listeners? You got your guitar ready to play. That's what they need to know first.
Yeah.
Is there anything you'd like to tell them about the song you're about to play?
This song right here is called Live For Today, and I wrote it about 10 years ago. Started out with a riff and just been working on that riff for years now, and then made a song out of it. And then I've had it, stored away, but I've never been able to record it. So this year I got all my recording studio stuff ready to go, and I recorded it, and it came together and came out pretty good. And then I even added like some violins over it and stuff like that too. So this version here is just going to be acoustic, but on the CD I got a bunch of production into it and stuff, so it came out pretty nice.
That sounds good. And just to let the listeners know, what is it about, or inspiration behind it?
So everything I always try to figure out, or I try to think about, is Beatle inspired. And I think, what would John Lennon say, or what would Paul McCartney say? And I start writing lyrics, and they come together, and I'm like, well, they would probably say this next, and then they would say this line, and then I'm like, but it's me saying it, you know what I mean? So I'm just using their inspiration for me to tell a story. And song's basically just about, living for the day, because if you before you know it, it'll just pass by, and then time flies, and then things, like I said in the song, I talk about watching flowers grow, you know what I mean? Then before you know it, they've grown, and somebody bought them, and it's just a story about time passing. So you got to live for the day, you know what I mean? Because it'll pass by, and there's nothing left.
For sure. Well, it's funny. You're inspired by the Beatles, and not Yoko.
Yeah, no, not Yoko.
But Yoko actually means tomorrow in Yaqui. So live for today, not Yoko. Huh?
Very cool.
All right. But okay, so let's go ahead, and if you're ready to play it, we'll love to hear it.
Cool. The song is called Live For Today. Set your plans and visions. You can plant the seeds that sow. And if you take the time to listen, you can watch watch the flowers grow. Giving good news at the wrong time, getting stuck out in a long line, thinking everything is fine, but nothing feels right. Today is our day. We live for today. Today is our day. We live for today. You can take a ride to nowhere. It'll take you far away. And when you finally get there, you realize you lost a day. Giving good news at the wrong time, getting stuck out in a long line, thinking everything is fine, but nothing feels right. Today is our day. We live for today. Today is our day. We live for today. Now it's nighttime in the city, and your secrets have been told. And now the flowers look so pretty, but they've all been bought and sold. Giving good news at the wrong time, getting stuck out in a long line, thinking everything is fine, but nothing feels right. Today is a day. We live for today. Today is a day. We live for today. Today is a day. We live for today. Today is a day. We live for today.
Nice.
Cool, thank you.
All right. Yeah, that was Brandon with Today, Live for Today. And that was just an awesome version of the song. Thank you for bringing it here to KPYT.
Yeah, thank you for having me on.
Yeah, very inspiring. I like your finger picking in there as well. Yeah, man, your voice is great. Definitely got some talent. So guys, tell everyone where you can find your links to your music, to hear the full album.
Yeah, again, like I said, it's just Rob B. Val. You just look up rob.b.val. And you'll find it on Instagram. You'll find it on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, any platform you can stream music. You'll be able to find it. And if not, just find me on Instagram and I'll message you and I'll get music to you somehow. I'll get you a CD if you want or something, whatever you want. We'll get music to you.
Well, all my listeners and Facebook buddies are looking at you right now, so you can give them a shout out.
Hey, how's it going?
All right. Cool. Well, maybe we'll try it a little bit more. We'll see. But definitely stick around, and we're going to get to more music here. And thank you for everyone who's listening online.
Great. Thank you.
I know that.